Australian monarchists have called viewers to boycott the latest season of The Crown over the falsehoods and inaccuracies portrayed about the royal family, a news report has claimed. The latest season of the much-anticipated series premiered on November 9 on Netflix. The new season focuses on the marriage breakdown of the late Princess Diana and King Charles III and also features a fictitious scene where the future monarch is seen discussing a potential plan to oust the late Queen. The scene led to a controversy, forcing the streaming service to display a disclaimer to the series' season trailer that the show is a fictional dramatization that is inspired by real events. Upset over the representation of the royal family, Australian Monarchist League chairman, Philip Benwell, said while the organisation has never endorsed the show, the latest season is not in any way reflective of the actual situations. He expressed his discontent and requested the monarchists and right-minded people to boycott both the show and the streaming service Netflix due to the falsehoods and inaccuracies in the show. He said, whilst Netflix, has since added an inadequate disclaimer to its marketing for The Crown, saying the show is a fictional dramatization, inspired by real-life event, it should nevertheless state that the real-life events depicted are not in any way reflective of the actual situations described, as they are entirely imagined and scripted accordingly. If they are not, the droves of people who will leave Netflix will undoubtedly prove them wrong. Mr. Benwell further accused the show of creating a clearly fictitious narrative and found the timing of the show's release disgraceful, as it was released just 2 months after the death of Queen Elizabeth II. He said, "It is one thing to create a clearly fictitious narrative such as Robin Hood, but quite another to purposefully build a series including falsehoods and inaccuracies about people still living. It is also disgraceful that Netflix is airing their new series 2 months after the death of the Queen and just over 6 months from the coronation of the King, about whom the series contains falsehoods. I believe that Netflix has been negligent in its duty to the public by not providing any sort of accuracy about such real-life events." Responding to the allegations, Netflix said in a statement, "The Crown has always been presented as a drama based on historical events. Series 5 is a fictional dramatization, imagining what could have happened behind closed doors during a significant decade for the royal family, one that has already been scrutinized and well documented by journalists, biographers and historians." However, Mr. Benwell is not the only one who has expressed his disappointment over the show. Former UK Prime Ministers Sir Tony Blair and Sir John Major and actress Dame Judi Dench have also criticised the show. In a letter to the UK's Times newspaper, Ms. Dench said the show seems willing to blur the lines between historical accuracy and crude sensationalism.